Hello, welcome to the Empty Nest class. This is Melynda. I'm so glad you're here. It is just me this time. And today we are just going to take a moment. So, honestly, if you're driving and you want to just listen through this first time and not really participate, but just know that you're kind of listening with the intention of coming back later. But this is really just sort of a guided meditation, journaling experience that we hope will prepare your hearts and your minds and your spirits for the holiday season and give you that time of reflection as the year draws to a close, which is just unbelievable. I just had a really wonderful conversation today with this woman that I do some work with. Like, I go to her as a client. She kind of does similar work to me. And I just love receiving her work. And we were thinking about the last time that we had a call, and she was like, Melynda, there's no way it's been this long. Like, how can years go by and us not realize it's been years? Like, I feel like I just talked to you. And I was like, I don't know. Is it because like of the COVID year and now time has never been the same? Or is it, or a couple of years rather, or is it because like this is what it is to be in this season of life where once we go through this empty nest metamorphosis, then does time just pass differently? I don't know. So y'all have to let me know what you think. But anyway, I don't want us to let this year get away without having a chance to just reflect and really see how we've grown, how we've changed, not just us, but our families, our relationships. So give yourself a moment. You can press pause, find a comfortable seat, grab your favorite journal, make a cup of tea, or fancy up your water with some fresh lemon. Just something that makes you feel like, oh, I'm about to do something lovely. One of my favorite things is to get all of my favorite pens and markers. I have an abundance of journals. I would show you all my journals, but most of them are under my computer stacking it up right now. But here's one. I have 3 more underneath my computer right here. Just whatever you think would be fun for you to have around you for this time of reflection. The beauty is you can pause it, right? And run and go get it. So just find a cozy spot, a great blanket, and settle in. Just take a few deep breaths. And as you keep settling in, just let yourself get more and more comfortable. So if you're seated, how can you let yourself find more ease in your seat? If you're lying down, let your head get heavy, your shoulders, your back. Just really rest into the earth and let yourself get heavy, heavy, heavy. And just feel yourself like the parts of you that are elevated and vibrant and reaching for the stars and doing all the things. Let those parts of you, let them just shimmer, that they don't lose their shine. Just let them fall to the bottom of the snow globe. So just let everything come to a stillness, get more and more quiet. Yeah, just keep breathing. Place your hands on your body somewhere that feels nourishing. One of the go-tos is, for most of us, is a hand on our heart, a hand on your belly. You can kind of move it around just a little until you find that just right spot for you. Just let yourself take a really big sigh. Keep letting your awareness just fall back to the back of your body. So we have so much of our attention front facing, moving forward, forward motion. See if you can just let your awareness fall to the back of your body, all the way to the back of your head, the back of your neck. You can even reach your hand behind you and feel your spinal column. For reference, just let your awareness drift all the way back to the back, to the back of your heart space. And as you bring your awareness to the back of your heart space, just let, on every inhale, let your heart widen, your spine behind your heart, just let it widen, expand out. And as you exhale, just release anything in your heart space that's not yours to hold. And when we're here trying to settle, trying to get more still, there's definitely going to be parts of us that aren't ready to settle, that want to rush, that want to, hey, can she talk faster? Can we get through this? Like maybe one of your feet are tapping, or you've got like a hand that's shaking. See if you can just tend to yourself and just say, for right now, I am here, slowing down. There'll be plenty of time for motion later. It is so possible that when I give myself these minutes to slow down, that it gives me hours of energy later. Mental focus. All the things I think it's robbing me of right now, I get tenfold later. So just breathe in that truth, that possibility, just to help yourself settle in another level of relaxation. And so give your toes a little wiggle. Feel the bottom of your feet. Remember that you're grounded, that you are held by the earth. And so we're going to just do a walk through the year. And I'm going to kind of tie in the body, your body with the walk, so that you're, instead of thinking and ruminating over the year, we're going to really just reflect, led by our heart, led by our intuition, that part of you that is like the little God seed planted in you. Some of you will call that where you feel the Holy Spirit. Some of you will say your higher self. Some of you will say your intuition. It's all of that. And we're just going to trust that part of ourselves today to lead us. So as you keep relaxing back, if you feel yourself get heady, thinking a lot, you can just take yourself through like a gentle rocking of your head and then come back to your breath. And breathe in and just say in, and breathe out and just say out. And just feel the coolness or warmth of your breath as it enters and exits your body. You can also just tap into what it feels like muscularly for your breath to come in and leave your body, either way. But just come back to that if you find yourself getting distracted as you move through this exercise. And you can wait all the way till the end to journal. Or if it helps you stay more dropped in, to journal throughout. You can journal, close your eyes again, and journal and close your eyes again. So there's no wrong way to do this. There's no right way to do this. You could do it again in 2 days and it could be totally different. So, all right. So just notice somewhere in your body that's grabbing your attention right now. So just do a quick little scan. Notice where in your body has your attention. Maybe place your hand there. Bring your breath to your hand. And just let something from this year, from this past year, from 2024, that is still with you now. So it might mean that it's happened within the last couple of months, or an awareness or a growing point that you've noticed in the last couple of months, but something that just you feel really aware of right now. Don't judge it. Don't remake it. Don't try to make anything of it. Just whatever pops up. It might even seem silly. It might even be like, why is it coming up that we got a new coffee pot? You know, just let whatever comes come. And then sit with that whatever's come to you, and just notice how it makes you feel in your belly. Just notice what emotions come up. Notice how it makes you feel in your heart. Notice how it makes you feel in your throat and your neck. And then wherever you felt it most, in your neck, in your heart, in your belly, go back to that place. And just notice if there's a feeling or a little nugget of wisdom there for you that right now might feel totally unrelated to whatever came to you. But let that little nugget of wisdom rise to the top. You can write it down. Sometimes it's just one word. Sometimes it's an image. Today, when I did this exercise, I kept seeing just a lot of color that helped me tap into what it felt like. So just let it be what it is. Don't try to make it into something. This is the language of your body trying to give you its deepest wisdom when it connects to your heart. And now see if you can think back as far into this year as you can. And so the way we do that is we're just going to imagine that we're walking down a road, and let the road be like your favorite scene. If you love a country dirt road, let it be that. If you love a trail through the forest, let it be that. I'm imagining one of those really beautiful white dirt roads in the low country of South Carolina with all the mossy oaks. So let yourself just start walking down this road that takes you back through the year. Just notice the feelings that come up. I notice some feelings of like, ew, I don't like walking backwards. I like to walk forwards. I don't like don't like to reflect. I like to move forward. So notice how you feel. And you don't have to go back super far, Go as far as you want on this road. And then stop and look around and see what you see. Maybe you see an animal, a butterfly, the sun peeking through the trees. What do you see? And then just let whatever comes come. Maybe a memory's popping in, or just a feeling you've had this year, or something you've grown through. And breathe with that. And if you want to journal, jot it down. And you can do this for as many iterations of that as you want to. Just keep walking back through your year. You can go month by month. It's really your personality. Like let you be you here. Okay, so if you love the detail of flipping through your calendar and going month by month, but staying in this still place, do that. If it feels nice to you just to have this journey through meditation, just let yourself keep tracking back, pausing, looking around, seeing what else comes up. But now for just one more stop on the way, I want you to just pause on that walk on the road and find yourself up against your favorite tree. So a tree has appeared. See the tree, smell the smells, and let yourself prop up against this tree. And this tree can look like anything you want it to. It can be like a gumdrop tree. Just let it be the tree that your imagination offers you. And as you lean against this tree, remember that all of creation has the same hum of the Creator that you do. So this tree radiates the love of the most loving God. You radiate the love of the most loving God. The ground beneath you, all working together for good. And so as you lean back into the tree, just open your heart and maybe say to yourself or say out loud, I'm open to the messages that are for my highest good and for all that I love and know, for their highest good too. Just open yourself up. And I'm right here with you. Wiggle your toes. Just feel the ground beneath you. And feel your heart open. And you might get a message that you see, like a visual. If you do trust that vision, you might get a message that you hear. You might just have a felt sense. You might feel like you're getting like a download from one of your angels or spirit guides or scripture or a poem that comes to mind. So just don't limit yourself here. Just open up, see what starts coming in. Receive this message and give yourself a little time with it. And if you feel comfortable, you can lean into it and say, is there more? Is there something from 2024 that is so sacred that I don't want to miss it, that I can take with me in my heart forever, but especially into this holiday season, that feels particularly helpful as we cross into a new year? And if you have a worry about the season or you have a worry about the year's end, imagine yourself just putting it out on your open hand and saying, God, or if you don't feel comfortable saying God, say angels, or if you have a loved one that is passed, that is in spirit, that you get messages from, say, Aunt Nancy, I need help with this. Do you have any insight for me? I'm open to it. Because you've already prayed for your highest good in the name of love for you and for all that you're in relationship with. So as you receive whatever guidance and message that you receive, just take your hand to your heart, a hand to your belly. Just feel the connection of your spirit, your loving heart, how they're housed in this precious body of yours that will be with you every day of your life. See if you can just wrap yourself in a hug of gratitude, of thanksgiving. And then open your eyes just so gently. You can flutter your eyes open, wiggle your toes. Take a nice big inhale. You can sweep your arms up. Then exhale them down. Stretch and shake. Come back into the room. Jennifer and I just want to wish you the happiest holidays, a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. We just pray over this community that we would find encouragement from one another, love and support. And so we hope as you go into the holidays, you feel that. Please reach out to us. Let us know how you're doing. We'd love to hear how this lands with you. And we are so thankful for every single second that you've been here with us. We are excited to keep doing this with you, and we love you.